Welcome back, viewers, to Space Haven, where we continue the adventures of Emerson, Jimmy, Madeline, and Tala on their quest to build a new life after the devastation of the planet Earth. Alright, we resume from where we left off with the four of them sleeping peacefully. We are going to try to find the means to enable them to continue their journeys. We're going to have to do that by traveling to distant worlds and looking for opportunities to fuel their spaceship and continue their existence for as long as possible. There's a chance they may find others out there, and if they do, they're going to either cooperate and for the mutual benefit of extending the lives of these four citizens and all of mankind thereby, or maybe they'll find people out there who are less cooperative, and we'll see what they have in store for our heroes. Alright, to start the day, Emerson, you are mining. Jimmy, you are working on the plants. Madeline, you're just transporting random junk around. And Tala, you're carrying the storage. Let's take a look at how we're doing on the derelict. What's our progress there? There are some few pieces of scrap left in transfer. I've got a little bit of hull, a little bit of infra, and a little bit of energy. And the salvage, there's still a lot of energy to be salvaged there, so let's see if we can't let them continue the salvage. I'm going to speed this up a bit. The other jobs we have here are Jimmy is working on the assembler. The assembler is set up to make hull blocks. Right, and we want to extend the hull off this side and move this airlock. So the first step we're going to do on the ship is we're going to add another airlock. To do that, we go into our airlock, set it here, rotate it, and I think it's going to fit just on this corner here. We can hit V to go into, hold V to go into view mode, and that gives us a block representation of where we can drop this. So that looks perfect right there. Put it. Alright, Madeline immediately on the airlock construction. Once that's finished, we'll remove this one and we'll extend the hole this way. Unless somebody goes idle, in which case we will extend the hull immediately, but I think they have plenty to do. Jimmy and Madeline working the hull. Emerson's still finishing the mining. Tala deconstructing, performing the salvage on this derelict, which hopefully she'll finish soon. Can take a look. She's actually working pretty hard. She has low oxygen, so she's probably going to head back to the shuttle soon. Reminder that our shuttle is named the Ex-Wife, which is a pretty fantastic name for this crew to have picked for their shuttle. I wonder if Emerson named it. You know, maybe he was divorced before they had to leave the planet. Maybe Madeline reminds Emerson of his ex-wife, and that's why their relationship isn't very good. Or maybe Madeline is Emerson's ex-wife. No, they'd probably have a much worse relationship in that case. Jimmy is warming up to Tala. She's warming up to Jimmy. She doesn't really like Emerson, although Emerson doesn't really like her either. So Emerson's really got a problem with the ladies. I'm guessing he's the one who named that shuttle. Jimmy, on the other hand, a much more personable dude. So let's take a look at their skills. All right, so Jimmy we selected for his bloodlust. Great. Emerson is just a smarty. Madeline's a hero, and Tala is also pretty smart. So we have quite a team of smarties and heroes ready to die for the cause in this space station. All right. Let's see what's going on. Insufficient oxygen levels. Okay, that's probably a hint that Tala was low oxygen, but I think she took care of it herself. We missed it. She had to hop back to the ex-wife, get some of the gas back in her suit, get back to work. All right, it looks like Emerson here is idling. Yes. Emerson is skilled or likes to do exactly what? Emerson, navigator, chief operations, miner, logistics. Okay, that implies we're done with mining. He's not doing... He should be doing deconstruction. He's got his priorities a little whack. Let's give you a little construction there. Maybe get you on maintenance too, because everybody needs to lend a hand. Emerson, there's only 4 of you. Nope, that didn't do it for you, did it? Okay, let's check jobs. Maybe we are out of stuff to do. So there's literally nothing to do on the ship. Okay, right, and we do have a new airlock, so we can destruct this airlock and start the process of rebuilding this side of the ship. Got it marked for dismantle. As soon as we do that, I'm going to start measuring the other side. So we'll go to the edit mode. Let's do sketch. So this side is, if we take this wall, that is 12 by 15. Starting on the wall, we're going to go 12 by 15. So that is here. We want 12 out, 15 tall. Good. All right, and then let's activate that sketch. That will require us to make an interior wall here. But they should get started right away. Look at that. Both of them went out. Tala is wearing a spacesuit, so she's still back doing duty on the derelict. Madeline and Jimmy are both outside. Emerson still idling, dude. What the hell, Emerson? Alright, so there's nothing here. Let's actually just slow this down. Figure out what we can do to get Emerson working. Okay, let's get Emerson working on machines if we can. Resources. Right now, we have a metal refinery, an assembler, and a recycler. We're going to need additional resources, Emerson. We also have the water factory and tools. Not much else. We do have a medical bed. We want to get some of these low-level resources like electronic fabricator working. We do want this. Okay, so to make an energy refiner, we're going to need 2 infra, 3 tech. 2 infra, 3 tech, and 1 energy. Okay, so that will leave us 4 tech. So we have 4 tech to mess around with, because tech and energy are going to be hard to get. We have a metal refiner. We could conceivably make the item fabricator. Although, no, it's going to need plastic, so that's useless. Right, we want the advanced assembler, so that's going to take away 2 of our tech, leaving us 2 more. Advanced assembler is going to need really good energy cells and electronics components. Energy cells and electronics components. So we're going to need all of the other minor resources before we can get to those. That is optronics. This is electronics. This is energy cells, which requires electronics. So really, it looks like this is the next one to make. Do it over here. Hopefully, nope. I'm gonna do it here then. It's gonna be a corridor between these things that should be fully under power. I hope. Okay, no, yeah, that's fully under power. Fully in the power grid. We probably should have checked how many whole blocks this was gonna use, shouldn't I? So, does this tell us? 1.8. Okay, good. Good. That's nothing. Alright. Emerson's off to work. Good. We can speed these guys up again. Once this is made, will we be able to make electronics? That'd be cool because we could also use those as trade goods, I imagine. What does it take? Ah, yeah, it's base metals and noble metals. Good. Which we have... Yeah, we have a significant portion. Does anything else use base or noble? No. Here. This uses carbon, raw chemicals. No, no. steel production, carbon and base metals. Okay, so we're gonna, do we have this? Yes, we have metal refinery. Metal refinery is set up to produce steel plates. Keep us in stock 5 steel plates, that's great. So that's not going to use much more unless we need to use steel plates. We have 5 of those sitting around. So really nothing else is using noble for sure, and only the metal refinery is using base. Okay, so that means we can pump out as much of these as we have noble metals, unless there's something I'm missing. I don't see any other use for noble metals. Nothing. Okay. I'm pretty sure no other components use. CO2 producer does use carbon. So that we may eventually want, if we're going to make this our kind of our botany wing, that's where we will consider flooding this room with CO2. It would also be nice to put an autopsy table. Maybe we'll also put that in our botany wing. Storage, we're doing fine on. Instead of botany wing, let's make this the shuttle hangar. So we'll add another shuttle and maybe 2 more of these pods and move 2 over. Fill this up with shuttles and pods. That'll be our shuttle wing. We will divide this and put the botany wing in here. All right, let's take a look. Everybody's asleep. Let's speed this up. Looks like we did get... No, we did not get this finished. Under construction. Today is just going to be watching them work, I think. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Somebody, Tala, is still on the shuttle doing salvage ops. So if we close down to 3, maybe 2, and go back to tactical view, see that she's the only one left. Okay, don't bother with tech scrap anymore. Finish the energy scrap. We can always come back. Let's get this wing finished and let's jump out of here and find a new place. In fact, let's not even bother finishing this wing. Let's just get out of here and find something else to do. This is finished. We will set this up to start refining electronics. Let's keep... So it's 5 electronics for every 1 base metal, noble metal. So we can make a lot of those. So yeah, let's just stick 20 in stock for now. We will initially sell those to traders, I think. If that proves to be too much work, we're going to move that out of there or reduce that. But I don't think it'll be too much work. Okay. So Tala, we are going to finish this all together. Let's finish the transfers. Let's turn off all scrapping. It looks like you did it. Once those transfers are finished, we're going to get you out of there and we're going to jump to a new system. Oops. Let's see, maybe we can put somebody else on transfer duty also. Turn that whole duty to low priority. Or no, we'll continue this whole duty. It looks like it's going pretty fast. Let's just keep an eye on Tala. Make sure she's doing stuff that's intelligent. Once she's done, or even probably before she's done, we're going to bump her out of here because that's just too much to worry about. Energy scrap. Yeah, we'd like to get that energy scrap. Okay. I guess once that scrap is completed, we can go and look at the recycler, make sure we have jobs queued up there. Recycler is not doing anything at the moment, so... Right, I thought we had this set up. No, okay, so we didn't have any scrap. And there's not really any way to say if the input is above a certain level, I'll start going. So this is a 1 to 2 job. Let's just say if it drops below 4, we'll do another one of those. I don't think we're going to have a lot of infra scrap. Though, yeah, so if that drops less than 3, we'll try to do something. Energy scrap, we're going to have a lot of this, hopefully. See if recycler product less than, also in for scrap, product less than 3. We'll do that. Got plenty of energy rods. Whole scrap, we have, we're going to recycle these if product is less than 5. Interesting. So there's no products there, although I'm pretty sure we have whole scrap. Yeah, let's do that if less than 5, I suppose. No, let's do it less than 4. Tech scrap, again, we will be doing this if product is less than 4. Perfect. We'll just leave that going. Insufficient resources. Whole scrap, we do not have enough whole scrap according to this. It looks like we do. I think it just means there's no whole scrap in that machine. Interesting. Okay, critical resources, whole block. Somehow we ran out of whole blocks, even though it said it was only going to take 1.8. So maybe I'm misinterpreting that, but it sure looked like it wasn't going to take that many, but we are out. All right. So let's take a pause here. Take a look where everyone is, or slow it down. Tala's back on board. Madeline back on board. Jimmy back on board. Emerson. All right, Emerson, we need to get you back on board. So we're going to make sure we have you docked. Actually, I believe he will immediately start heading back on board if we prepare for jump. So let's see what happens when we do that. Prepare for jump. We're going to go into our map. Tell our fleet to prepare. Prepare hyperjump. There we go. So if we look at the schedules, that means Emerson, of course, should be the one who's going to come back and try to get us into hyperjump. Since he is so far away, here's the prepare for hyperjump. Since he's so far away, he's probably going to, yeah, it looks like he needs to be drafted and sent home because you really need to be doing it now. Okay, let's send this home. That's not working. Okay, dock, please. There we go. Right click. Right click. Difficult because I don't have good muscle memory for where that thing is yet. Okay, so he should be coming home. Double check on him. We can actually undraft him, but keep the shuttle drafted, I think. Maybe not. Okay, but it is going home. Once it's back, it will undraft. We're going to turn off all... Make sure all salvage is off. Make sure all transfers off for now. We did leave... we did leave a bunch of it there, but we're not going to get the rest of it. We can always come back here and get more scrap if we need. Scrap really isn't the main thing to be focusing in on right now. We'll check Emerson, speed it up. Hopefully somebody goes. Looks like Madeline took over navigation duties. Good. So as soon as that thing is docked, it's docking, we should be able to jump. And it's in. Let's jump. Make sure we're going slow speed. Oh, wait a second. She left the console, right? What? No. They all went on break. Okay. So I think I'm going to let them jump to the new system and then take a break in the morning. Emerson, you're going to go back on work for the night so that you can finish. Actually, I don't think I have to adjust his schedule. I think all I have to do is go to the shuttle and there is a red alert, yellow red alert. So I think yellow means he'll work when he's on break. Red means he's going to work there no matter what. He's already gone back. Good. And he's preparing the hyperjump. So as soon as he jumps, we can jump to the next system. See what's there. Jump. All right. While that jumps, we're gonna jump to here and mine some noble metals. Great. Again, right click moves the map. We can see kind of a fog of war showing us over here that there's what looks like an empty planet. And down here we have water and hopefully that's carbon. No, that might be raw chemicals. We'll go there next. Alright, so we've jumped here. We're going to drop out of hyperspace. We are going to let Emerson go to bed. Here we are in the sector. I think this is carbon. We're pretty much gonna just try to be equidistant from these two. Deploy there. We are going into ship systems, turn off the alert, let Emerson go to bed. Hopefully he has time to get his meal. Meanwhile, tactical display, we're going to take a look. We have noble metals here. We have carbon here. We're going to want to collect both of those and then get out of here. So we'll set them up for a day of mining and shipbuilding tomorrow. Make sure Emerson gets his rest tonight. I did manage to get a meal in. Excellent. So it looks like everybody finished meals. Jimmy had a chance. Jimmy and maybe Tala had a chance to go to the bathroom. Madeline, she's doing okay. Jimmy's doing okay. Emerson's finished eating. In a few moments, they'll all go to bed. They should be on sleep schedule now. So they're heading to bed. Emerson, really hungry. Looks like he's still eating. A good day's work, people. We made it to a new system. As far as I can tell, there's no way to name systems. It would be nice to be able to name this cluster of asteroids. Kind of keep a trail of where we were, or at least if it had a name. It would be nice to see that. When they all go to bed, we're going to let them go to sleep here, and I will continue next time.